Hey guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020, the album Dad AF. The sun will come out tomorrow. Jeffree Star, don't let this get you down. Morphe dropped you. Boost! Let's get into this video. Today, boys and girls of drama class, we're going to talk about the downfall of Jeffree Star. Is it coming? Is it happening? I don't know. We're going to talk about it here in just a little bit. I have all my receipts, and by receipts, I mean my phone. Let me get them all queued up here. The sun will come out tomorrow. Anyway, I was going to do a mukbang drama video today because I just went to Joella's Hot Chicken. Oh my God, I love Joella's Hot Chicken so much. And I reviewed the banana pudding pie, and I also reviewed the Redskin mashed potatoes with the kickin' sauce. I'm 50 and I like to kick. So I reviewed that over there on my review channel. So I was gonna do a little mukbang of my vegan chicken dinner because they have vegan chicken over there. It's fantastic. But I wanted to show you this. I'm not going to. I think I'm actually gonna do a mukbang review for tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet. Their motto is, honey, always do the right thing, by Miss Joella. I love them so much. So anyway, I have to tell you, when I was driving through there, I was just kind of like standing there. I was standing in the drive-thru. I was sitting in my car in the drive-thru and I was waiting for my food, you know? And I like talk to the camera while I'm doing, if you watch my review channel, you know, it's called Peter Review Stuff. It's listed below. You should go probably follow it because it's the most fantastic review channel in the entire world. True. Okay. Truth. Anyway, lies, yeah. So anyway, I was sitting there and then all of a sudden I saw the corner of my eye, like 4 girls kind of like come to the window. I was like, and they were like, oh my God, are you a YouTuber? And I was like, yeah, I make YouTube videos. And they're like, oh my God, we watch your Dunkin' Donuts reviews all the time on your review channel. They were so sweet. They're like, can we take our picture with you? I was like, yeah, they were so sweet. They totally made my day. It never happens to me. Nobody ever comes up to me in public and is like, oh my God, I watch your videos because I'm a nobody and nobody cares, blah, 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 whatever. So anyway, it is so hot in here. I want to talk about Jeffree Star. That's the first thing I want to talk about. I also want to talk about the Sanders-Kennedy deal that's going on because everybody in the world has DM'd me and asked me, what do you think about Sanders-Kennedy? What do you think about Sanders-Kennedy? Then this whole thing came out, this article today, and somebody got a statement from Shane Dawson's attorneys, which we're going to talk about with this supposed investigation that's going on. It's not. Okay, there is no investigation. And it's too serious. That's why I haven't commented on it. Okay, and I said, I'm not a private investigator. I'm a drama commentary channel. So we're going to talk about that in just a second. And I want to read some comments to you that I got on my last video. But before I do, on kind of a very serious note, I want to send some prayers and support to the family and friends of Naya Rivera. If you guys have not been watching the news, Naya Rivera, who was a cast member on Glee, I adored her. She was one of my favorite characters. I watched Glee from the beginning to the end, bawled my eyes out in the finale episode. I can still see her with Brittany coming down the side, you know, over there. And she went missing when she went swimming with her son. And they are now, I think they've moved it from they're just trying to find her at this point. So anyway, it's very, very sad. I hope that while my video is being uploaded that something tragic doesn't come out. But anyway, you know, just to maybe send some positivity and love out there to the family and friends of Naya Rivera. It's very, very sad. All right, so let's get into this video. First, I wanted to read a few comments that I got on my last video. And those comments were as such. Hold on a second. I just was looking at a Ralph Lauren hoodie that I want that they don't have in my size, and I'm bitter! Not happy about it. All right, the first comment that I got was, okay, new here. So, how does this man look healthy when he clearly did all the meth left on Earth? Smiley face. I wish I was this excited about anything. Literally anything. Listen, I've been sober for 25 and a half years. These comments, like, used to bother me, but they, like, are kind of funny to me now, you know? It's like, listen, we are not a glum lot, okay? I swore that when I got sober, I was like, I am not going to have any kind of life. I'm not going to have any kind of fun, blah, 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 blah. This right here is 100% all natural Peter, having fun, having a blast, laughing at my own stupid jokes, just trying to make the most of life that is handed to us on a daily basis, being peaceful, being serene, and being blessed to be surrounded by some amazing people in my life. I have a life beyond my wildest dreams, and that is all as a result of my sobriety, okay? So when I get comments like that, they don't make me angry. What they do is they remind me how blessed I am for this life of recovery that I have been gifted. And it is absolutely a gift, and I never forget that, not any day that I wake up, okay? Because there are a lot of people that are never introduced to the gift of recovery, never attend a 12-step meeting, never get to go to counseling, never find one day of sobriety. So if you are out there and you're somebody that struggles with it, please, please, please put one foot in front of the other and try to do this for yourself. Trust me, it is a life beyond your wildest dreams. It is. It really, really is. So that was the first comment that I got. The next comment is, can you please sing a Queen song? Somebody, somebody, somebody to love. Boost! I think Freddie Mercury and I would have been good Judies, don't you think? I think we totally would have been. Anyway, there you go, Summer. There's your Queen song. Then someone said, this is my second visit here. He loves lip gloss. So yes, love him so much. I do. I love the lip gloss. Oh, it's upside down. That happens sometimes. I love the lip gloss so much. It just makes everything better. Everything in life is better with lip gloss, don't you think? All right, so should we get into the drama or should we read one more comment? Let me go through here. Now, I did, someone said, stop shaming people that they can afford stuff they worked for. Because I talked about the $21,000 shoes, which were apparently only $2,000 if you got them at the Dior store. Stop shaming people that they can afford stuff they worked for. No, I'll do what I want. This channel's called Peter Monn. If you don't like it, piss off. Or stay, please do. Someone said, I really thought like 10 other people would have come out already in regards to like all the drama coming out. I actually did too. Someone said, how these fools think they can do whatever the F they want as long as they apologize 3 months later, they do it all over again. I totally 100% agree with that. Someone said, get to the point, dude. Damn. Yeah, dude. You have 1 little minute of info and then just blah in the beginning and the end about nothing. Blah, dude, dude, blah, dude. Dude, blah, dude, dude. Jeffree Star, blah, dude, 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 dude. Hit it. Anyway, so, bro, this is my favorite. You're too old for this SHI to it. Hell, I know that. I'm the old man of YouTube, but I got one thing to say to you. Now let's get into this drama. Okay, let's talk about Jeffree Star, and is this the downfall of Jeffree Star? I do believe that this is the beginning of the downfall for Jeffree Star. You know, and all these people are like, well, he doesn't have to come out and he doesn't have to make a statement. He doesn't have to say anything. They're literally like these little like fiber hairs like floating in front of here. He doesn't have to. You're absolutely right. At this point, it is such a bad look. It is really, really such a bad look. And I've said this before, you know, you have over here your 10 to 20% of total stands, okay? That will excuse anything that Jeffree Star does forever, okay? They will always, until they age out or they can't be bothered with makeup anymore, and then he'll lose like 5% of that 20%. But you'll always have that 20% over here, right? That will stand by Jeffree Star no matter what. Then you have that 20% at the end that is already left and they're completely done with them, right? Then you have that 60% in the middle. I don't know what other numbers I used before. That they've been on the fence for a while now, okay? And they're kind of like, well, I liked Jeffree Star. He was fun to watch. You know, he made me feel good in the morning when I would get up and I would watch his Instagram stories or Snapchats. You know, and I liked his products. His products are good. But I don't really know what I think about all this stuff in his past. And he's not coming out and he's not addressing it and he's not talking about it. And that's kind of an issue. But, like, he lives this kind of, like, lifestyle. And he's a YouTuber and I can maybe kind of, you know, excuse it away. But more and more comes out and you won't address it and whatever. And it's like they kind of go back and forth. And I can totally understand that because I've been that way with many YouTubers that I have fallen in love with and watched before. So I get that, right? But that 60% in the middle is really, really important because you cannot survive on a career of 20%, okay? You just can't. So with that 60%, if Jeffree Star comes out and makes the wrong move and they're all just like, oh, they fall to the other side of the fence, he is done. He is, then you've got 80% of who used to follow you is done with you at that point. Does that make sense? And then the 20% is over. And you won't necessarily see it in numbers. It won't be people that literally go into YouTube and unsubscribe from him. So it might not be on Social Blade. But it will be with the sales. People will stop buying his products. They will stop watching him. If he comes up on Twitter, they'll unfollow him because they'll be like, I don't care anymore. You know, a lot of people, like, I'm subscribed and follow so many people that there's a lot of people that I don't really like or watch their videos anymore that come up on my feed. And I'm just like, oh, whatever. But I don't go in and unsubscribe to them. So that doesn't necessarily mean that those people are still like watching his videos or buying his products. And I think what we're going to start seeing if he ever puts out videos again is we're going to start seeing a reduction in the amount of views he gets. Although at first we won't, because what will happen at first is that people will go just to see if he says something. They'll like, is he going to address it? Is he going to say something? So the first 2 or 3 videos back, he'll get a good amount of views, and then it'll start dying off. We've already seen this with Jaclyn Hill, okay? It'll start dying off and people will lose interest because they're like, I'm just kind of over this. And that's what's going to happen, and that's going to translate into sales too. It's really going to affect him in the next palette release that he has, because today is his launch day and he hasn't sold out, okay? And what else has happened today? Morphe has dropped Jeffree Star from their website. So let's go in here and let's talk about what Morphe came out and said. Morphe came out with a statement today on Twitter, and they said, let me pull it up. Today, we've made the decision to cease all commercial activity related to Jeffree Star and affiliated products. We expect this to conclude within the coming weeks. As we look to the future, we will continue to share updates on what lies ahead for the Morphe brand. Now, I'm seeing all over Twitter, people get very, very excited about this, and they're like, finally, you made the right move, you did something good, you know, blah, blah, blah. I think Manny MUA tweeted out something, like everybody tweets. This is where when people say like people aren't afraid of Jeffree Star, everybody's afraid of Jeffree Star, because there's so many people that tweet out and they tweet out ambiguously, right? Like Manny tweeted something out like actions speak louder than words. There you go. Okay, so him supporting Morphe on what they're doing, if that's what he's really talking about, but we don't know, right? So a lot of people say things like Gabriel Zamora tweeted something out, but it was like very ambiguous as well. They won't come out really directly and say anything about Jeffree Star. And this is where when somebody commented on my video and they said, I thought more people would come out by now. I did too. I honest to God thought that 5 to 10 more people would have come out and said, this is my experience with Jeffree Star, right? But the fact that they didn't is very, very telling, you know? And like I said, they're complicit in that. So don't cry us a river 6 months down the road when nothing happens, and then you guys are like, oh, Jeffree Star is this horrible person. Well, you should have spoke on it. This was your opportunity. You chose not to speak on it, right? So anyway, what's interesting to me about this is that I think everybody's like jumping to this conclusion that this means that they are completely done with Jeffree Star. I don't know that. When it says today we've made the decision to cease all commercial activity related to Jeffree Star and affiliate products, I would wonder what that commercial activity means. Like, you know, I don't know what that really means. Like in stores, like you have to think too, like for Morphe, like, is this a good business choice for them? It's the right thing to do. I 100% think it's the right thing to do. But is it a smart business choice for them? I mean, Jeffree Star has opened tons of their stores. He has sold them tons of products. I mean, they're going to take a major loss over this. And when I first went in and I started reading the comments on this, it was interesting, like on the thread. It was just like negative, or it was like all like, good job, good job, good job, good job. I'll read you some in a second. But when I went back in and I checked again, it was like a lot of people were like, I'm not ever going to buy from Morphe again because you dropped Jeffree Star. It was like that stan culture, which was very interesting. This might greatly affect Morphe. Morphe is not a brand that, since I've been doing almost 4 years of beauty drama, that people have sang their praises and said that they are like one of the best brands in the world. I mean, in fact, people say the opposite about Morphe. So the fact that they like are dropping their biggest moneymaker, which yes, I do think it's the right thing to do. Okay, like Miss Joella says, just honey, do the right thing. I do think it's the right thing to do, right? But do I think it's going to hurt their business? Yeah, greatly I do, you know? And then it says, we expect this to conclude with the coming weeks. I'm like, what does that mean, conclude? Like, all their complete distance will be gone, so everything will be out of the stores in the next couple of weeks. Is what I have to make from that. So when I first went in and I looked at the comments were as such. Thank you so much. Were as such. That reminds me of that, what was South Carolina, Miss USA. Other countries such as... Do you remember that? Oh, what a bad night for Miss South Carolina. Thank you so much, Morphe. You came through and did the right thing. Literally, best news I've heard all day. Holy SHI Tut. Oh, wow, the growth. Someone said, so there's no point in buying Morphe's cheap SHI Tut anymore. The only reason people go to Morphe stores is for Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And someone said, sure, support the racist person who supported, and they go in on Jeffree Star. Someone said, this is all we asked for, and it goes on and on and on. When you go under the thread, I will tell you, it's this very, very mixed response, okay? Now, interestingly enough, I had sent an email to Morphe like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, when all this came out, and I was asking them, like, okay, why did you drop Shane, but you didn't drop Jeffree? Like, I wanted to know, and I said that I had bought from them in the past, which I had. I think I bought from them one time. So, I had never looked to see if I got a return email from them because I get so many emails. So today, I went in there, and I noticed that I had gotten a response from them. I couldn't believe it. So let me read you. Here it is. I will show you. Here's the set email right here. This is the email that I got, and the last paragraph is very telling. Hi, Peter. Thank you for reaching out to us. There's no Morphe babes in here, which I think is funny. Please know that we take the feedback from all of our customers very seriously. We do not condone or agree with the actions and behavior of Shane Dawson, and they do not in any way reflect Morphe's beliefs. At this time, we are no longer carrying the conspiracy collection on Morphe.com or in Morphe stores. We attribute the growth and success of Morphe to the incredible support of our community. As a company, we strive for representation, diversity, and inclusion. While Jeffree Star is a longtime member of the Morphe family, we will be taking the time to fully review the feedback from our community and our brand's overall initiatives. We would like to reiterate that Jeffree Star has no ownership in Morphe. He's not an investor, he's not a co-owner, and never has been. Very clearly stated. We completely understand your position and appreciate your valuable feedback, which we will be sharing with our leadership team. Thanks again for your email, Morphe Care Crew. So interesting. And so yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward, or who they took into consideration, who was reaching out to them. I wonder with all of that. What do you guys think about that? I mean, here we go. You know, Morphe is a huge moneymaker for Jeffree Star. We know that. Do I think that he can make the same amount of money just selling things on Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Beautylish, and Beauty Bay? Quite possibly, he could. Maybe he doesn't need Morphe stores. Do I think it's going to take quite a dent in his pocket? Sure. Do I think he might have to downsize a little bit? Absolutely. But, you know, like, I think that so much of Jeffree Star's fortune comes from other things that, like, owning property. I think it's probably one thing he does. I also have heard that he is in the cannabis business, which, if that's the case, I'm sure he's making bank on that. I did hear, you know, through the grapevine that somebody else is partly an owner of all that. I don't know if that's true or not, so it just is what it is. But, you know, a lot of people have reached out to me and told me that. But I don't know. I guess we'll find that out in the future. That would make sense. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is the beginning of the downfall? I do think that this is going to greatly affect Jeffree Star. I honestly cannot believe that he still has not come out and said anything. And maybe he won't. You know, maybe he won't. At this point, people are like, well, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to say anything. You know, like, that's such a defensive move for your stand-up over Jeffree Star. Like, as a fan of Jeffree Star's, don't you want to hear what he has to say about all this? Like, seriously, like, you would go to bat for this man, and you would argue in Twitter threads with people and get into arguments and fights with people in comments in sections of videos, but yet you don't want to hear from the person that you adore the most, that you would do all that for. You don't feel like he owes it to you anything to say anything to you. You know, maybe you should check your loyalty and maybe, I don't know, give it to a family member that's sitting right next to you that can see how much you care about him, because I can tell you, Jeffree Star don't care. He just don't. He cares about the money, period, you know? All right, let's talk about this situation with Shane Dawson and Sanders Kennedy. Now, I have been, just like I said, inundated with DMs from people asking me to respond to this, and what did I think, and what did I think? And I kind of just sat back, honestly. You know, Sanders Kennedy, I will tell you, has me blocked, okay? Somebody said, I know you're friends with Sanders. I'm not friends with Sanders Kennedy, okay? He has had me blocked for quite some time. I don't even remember the last time I talked to Sanders Kennedy, okay? And quite frankly, until all this stuff started happening, I hadn't watched a Sanders Kennedy video, and I don't even know how long. And in fact, Sanders Kennedy hadn't been posting videos. So there was a long gap in time that I think he had taken a break from YouTube. When all this stuff started going off, and, you know, people were asking me about this investigation, I went over and I did watch that video. I hadn't watched all of Sanders' videos, and I'll tell you why. This has gotten to me, some of this stuff, and I'm sure for a lot of people out there, very dark, and it hard to watch. And I don't really, like, that's not the stuff that I want to talk about on my channel, whether it needs to be or not. I want to be able to have more open overall conversations, okay? So, when people were, I was constantly being sent videos, constantly sent this, constantly sent that, constantly, you know, look at this, look at that. It was a lot, you guys. It was too much. And I'm sure a lot of you out there feel the same way. And I just was like, okay, I can form my opinion, based on what I've seen without having to continue to like see this video and whatever. So then when I heard that Sanders Kennedy allegedly, since he likes to use that word, had contacted the police department in Los Angeles and sent them information, and that he found out, because he said in one video that he was contacting the police, and another video he said that they had opened an investigation, he was talking to a police officer, and then somebody came out and a bunch of people said that there was no truth to that and that there was no investigation going on and whatever. And now from what I understand, if there's any kind of investigation going on, it's because Sanders Kennedy contacted them and gave them information. So let me get this clear, okay? So Sanders Kennedy reached out to the police, gave them this information of the videos and the clips and all that stuff, then turned around and made a video saying the police were investigating it. So he started the drama, and now he's reporting on the drama that he started. That's what I'm supposed to understand by all that. And you want me to report on this? Let me say this again to you, okay? I'm a drama commentary channel, so let me give you my commentary on that, okay? First of all, what it does is it discredits the rest of us, okay? And I have a huge issue with this. I've had a huge issue with this since I've done drama commentary videos, okay? And I'm not saying I do it the best, and I'm not saying that I do it the worst, okay? When you come over here, you get Peter Monn's opinion, period, okay? Like I said, I'm no private investigator, and I won't be calling the police, okay? That's not my place on this channel or in any of my other channels, okay? When you do that, what you do is you discredit the rest of us, okay? Because now what's happened is there's all this focus and attention on Sanders Kennedy for doing all this stuff, and then drama channels look horrible because, oh, well, drama channels do this. This is what we get lumped together with all of them, okay? I don't know Sanders Kennedy. I don't know her. We don't eat at the Chinese buffet together. I haven't talked to him in forever, and quite frankly, whatever he's doing over there, I don't know, okay? But don't pull me into that. Because this is the thing. Many of us have worked very, very hard on our channels to have, like, the opinions that we have. And, like, I want to read something that Spill Sesh put out today, because I'm sure it was in reference to this. Spill Sesh put out, she said, and that's why you only report SHI Tut, that's public knowledge, okay? You know, be stirring up this stuff. And Sanders Kennedy since day one, okay? And he was the very first drama channel I ever found back in the day, him and Karina Kaboom. He's been doing this since day one, where he gets on video and he wants to say, I have all this tea, I have these exclusive receipts, this is why I don't talk to these people and talk about exclusivity. And I don't want any exclusivity, okay? I want to be some entertainment television channel that you turn on that's talking about the drama. I don't care about the exclusivity. I don't care, okay? That's dangerous territory. I don't want to talk to these people. I don't want nothing to do with it. I want to come on here and give my unbiased opinion. Okay, period, end of story. But he's always done that. He's always like, I got these receipts and I got these receipts and the shady navies. We can't tell nobody, okay, over here. Go follow my Twitter if you want to go see, building off all of this up. Go follow my Twitter if you want to see more receipts. Now his Twitter's privated and all this kind of stuff, right? Okay. I don't wish any ill will on Sanders Kennedy. Sanders Kennedy needs to get up on video. He apparently took this video down or something. He needs to get on video and he needs to apologize to Shane Dawson. He needs to apologize to all of us drama channels out there, and he needs to apologize to you guys for wasting his time, period, okay? And then move on with whatever he's going to do, make more videos or whatever. But that's what needs to happen, okay? It discredits us as drama channels, and it makes us all look like that we're creating unreliable facts. But what we're really doing is we're reporting on what we have found, and I just said this in my video the other day, via Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or whatever else is out there, okay? But when you do this, it makes all of us look bad. It's not just a bad look for Sanders Kennedy. Well, what has happened as a result of this? Let me find my receipt on this. Kat Tinbarge from The Insider. She wrote an article about it, and she tweeted out today, Shane Dawson's lawyer told me that they will take appropriate action against Sanders Kennedy, a drama YouTuber who sent Shane's old videos to the Los Angeles Sheriff Department, exclusively reported on the resulting suspicious circumstances. It's just such a mess. It's such a mess. It's messy. Why? Why was there any need for that, okay? You know, and to be honest, it's like, if people really felt like there was a need to address all of the stuff that was going on with Shane Dawson, which I've said, you know, like, it probably should be addressed. Now, the attention has been taken off that and put on Sanders Kennedy because he started this investigation deal. And it's just messy to me, and I want no part of it whatsoever. I don't, like, That's why I say in my videos, and I hope you guys hear it loud and clear, I am over here in my lane, doing my thing, driving my car, drinking my coffee, which I don't have down, but that's what I'm doing over here. Don't connect me with those people. I don't have nothing to do with those. I don't know Sanders Kennedy. I don't know her. I don't know him. I don't know her. I call everybody her. I don't know Sanders Kennedy. I wish Sanders Kennedy the best. This is messy, okay? And it don't speak to what I do on my channel. Y'all wanted what I thought, that's what I think. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.